Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel Testing Gyan. In our today's video we are going to learn about IDE, what are the features of IDE and why we need an IDE. So let us begin. So IDE or Integrated Development Environment is an application that makes programming easier by connecting the various aspects of software development such as writing the code, compiling the code, debugging the code, etc. So in order to understand more about this, let us consider the scenario where we will be writing our code without an IDE and then we will be compiling and running our code without an IDE. To understand this, I have created one Java file using the notepad as an editor. You can see the code. Here I am simply printing welcome to Testing Gyan in my console. So now I have written my code. Now I have to compile my code. For that I will use command prompt. I will type the command to compile my code, javac, which is the default compiler for Java, then the name of my Java file. My code is compiled, my class file is generated for the compiled code. Now I will run my program. So you can see the output is printed in the console. So as you can see, just to run my one program I have to use different tools, the notepad for my editing purpose, then to run and compile my code I use the command prompt. So this is what the disadvantage without using not using the IDE. But when we are using an IDE, it provides us a user interface where we can do all such activities in that one particular user interface. So now let us discuss more about the features of IDE. IDE is having number of features. So these are the few very commonly used features, such as editing the source code, compiling the source code, syntax highlighting, debugging, then version control, then autocomplete feature, and then building the executable files. Now let us try to understand some of these features with the most popular IDE, which is Eclipse IDE. Now before we start with Eclipse IDE, first we should download it. So in order to download Eclipse, go to this website in your browser and then download the installer as per your system. Okay, once you have downloaded the Eclipse IDE setup, install it with the instructions shown in the installer prompt. Once it is done, just launch the Eclipse from your system like this. Now before we start working on our project, the first very thing which we have to specify is the workspace. So workspace is basically the location where Eclipse store its system files. Okay, so let me give some workspace name, let's say Testing Gyan. Now after giving the workspace name, and you will be navigated to this window. Now here you have to create your Eclipse project, your Java project basically. So I can either select from here, create a new Java project, or I can go here and new Java project. Okay, let me create it from here. Okay, well, then you will be prompted with this prompt where you have to give your project name. You can give your project name as per your project. So I'm just simply giving test project for now. Okay, and then you can say finish. Before finish, always make sure to select the default JRE as per your system JRE which you have specified in the environment variables. Okay, you use the default JRE and then click on finish. Now you can see my project is created. Okay, in here you can see your JRE files which you have selected. Okay, and then you will be provided with this src folder where you will be adding your class files, packages. Okay, so let us create one small sample example just to understand the features of IDE, Eclipse IDE. So in order to create a class, click on new and then click on class. So I'm creating a new class. I will give some name, testing Gyan, and as you can see, this id is giving you the features such as writing the syntax for main method of Java. Okay, else if you are not using a id, you have to write out the complete syntax, but if you just simply check this checkbox, it will give you some pre-filled syntax in that class file. Okay, so as you can see, the main method is already written for me. So now I have to just simply write out my code. Let me write my code. Now before I write a program, as you can see, like this is syntax highlighting, where it is highlighting a few of the syntax of our code. Like it is specifying like this is a static method, this is a class of my program. Okay, now if I start writing some any program, let's say I want to print hello world, so I can use the autocomplete feature of this IDE. Okay, as you can see, like I just simply typed control space on my keyboard, and it showed me this autocomplete feature, and you can see it automatically completed the syntax for me. Okay, apart from that, like if there is something wrong in my syntax, like it will highlight me as this error, like it is showing me like there is something wrong in my syntax, there is something wrong in this line of code. Okay, so this is the another feature. Okay, so I will simply type hello world here. So you can see, like with using the id, like it makes programming a very easy compared to writing the code in notepad or on some other editor. Okay. And now if I want to run my code, I simply have to click on this run button. I can save my code from here. Okay, and this section of my Eclipse IDE is editor basically. Okay, if I click on run button, you can see it will show me the output in the console of IDE itself. Okay, so these are the few features which are offered by Eclipse IDE, and Eclipse IDE is used by a number of people in this market, and it's a very commonly used IDE. We will explore more about this IDE and Java programming in our coming sessions. In case you have any questions, please comment on this video.